The phone that wouldn't stop ringing. A man was driving home late one night when he saw a glowing blue light coming from his rearview mirror. He pulled over and got out to investigate, and that's when he saw it, a phone on the ground. It was glowing blue, pulsing with an otherworldly light and vibrating like crazy. And of course, it was ringing. Startled, he looked around, but there was no one in sight. Then he noticed the name on the phone screen. His name. Hesitantly, he answered the call. On the other end, a deep voice said, "Hello, is this thing on? Hello, can you hear me? Great. Listen, I need you to go back an hour and warn me about the bridge. There's a big rig. Just tell me what time it is there so I know how long I have before I hit that truck." Confused, our guy just stared at the phone. Was this some kind of elaborate prank? The voice on the other end started getting impatient. "Come on, man. I'm depending on you here. Tell me the time." But before he could respond, the call ended. Our guy looked down at the phone. The screen was dark, but then it lit up again. The caller ID read dinosaur delivery. With a shrug, he answered the phone. "Hello. Yeah, is this the Pizza Hut? I'd like to place an order, please." Our guy frowned. This had to be a joke. Was this some kind of weird prank call? But then the dinosaur on the screen started getting impatient. "Come on, man, I waited 3 hours for this pizza. Hurry it up." Our guy quickly hung up. Who was this guy and why was he calling him from a dinosaur costume? Shaking his head, he threw the phone on the hood of his car and went back to his driver's seat. But as soon as he did, the phone started vibrating again. Sighing, he picked it up and answered the call without even looking at the screen. "Hello, yo, matey. Can you help me? I'm lost at sea, and I need directions to the nearest port." Our guy looked down at the phone. The caller ID showed a pirate. Sorry. I'm not much of a sailor, so I don't know anything about ports. But you have to help me," the pirate begged. "If I don't get ashore soon, I'll die out here." Before he could respond, the call ended. Again, the caller ID changed, this time to Captain America. He hesitated, wondering if he should answer, but then decided, why not? He answered the call. "Hello? Hey, can I get a large coffee? Please? Extra whipped cream. 2 sugars. Make that 3 sugars? No. Yeah. And make sure it's extra hot. It's cold. Here, bro." Our guy stared at the phone as the astronaut on the screen started dancing. When the dancing stopped, the caller ID changed to show a woman wearing a lab coat. She had wild hair and was holding a clipboard. Subject 456. Your experiment has been compromised. Repeat. Your experiment has been compromised. Please, return to the lab immediately. Our guy's mind was starting to race. Who was this woman? What was she talking about? Then he noticed something strange. All the phones he'd seen so far had displayed the caller's image in the corner of the screen, but this one didn't. Curious, he pressed the caller ID, hoping it would bring up the image. But instead of the caller's image, the name of the caller appeared, Dr. Emily Carter. He looked at the phone in his hand and then at the dark road ahead of him. Should he drive home, or should he go to Dr. Emily Carter's lab? As if reading his mind, the phone suddenly vibrated, and he brought it to his ear. "Hello? Hey, is this thing on? Hello, can you hear me? Great. Listen, I need you to go back an hour and warn me about the bridge. There's a big rig. Just tell me what time it is there so I know how long I have before I hit that truck." Our guy suddenly realized who this person was. It was him. He was calling himself from the future. And with that realization came a flood of memories. The phone call from the pirate was from when he got lost at sea after his boat capsized during a storm. The call from the astronaut was from when he accidentally launched himself into space using a homemade rocket. And the call from the lab was from when he was a test subject in an experiment gone wrong. But the most important call of all was the one he was about to make. Reaching the glowing blue phone, he punched it into his pocket and drove toward the bridge. If he could just get there in time, maybe he could avoid the accident that changed everything.